down to 10 on the 7.
What you out there? Yes, clear. Loud, clear.
Friendly fire!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Welcome back to the Friendly Fire podcast. Welcome back, as if we've returned from
welcome
something.
back because they watched last week.
They did watch last week, and
I hope you watched last week.
Maybe.
Or maybe you're new. Maybe you're new and you didn't watch, but still welcome back.
welcome back. Welcome back.
We just got back from Iowa. That
What a
was a tough time.
might have been, and I'm not joking when I say this. I'm not saying this in jest. Maybe the worst trip I've ever done for comedy.
Yeah, like I mean,
I appreciate
think so.
everybody. I appreciate everybody coming out, and it was a great time. And I loved seeing all my friends and family who came out to the shows.
Yeah.
I will say, did not love anything else.
Yeah, because I was thinking about it. I was talking to Daria about it yesterday, and I was just trying to describe it, and I was like, it just wasn't good. It wasn't like, because like we've done like we've traveled in cars further for worse shows, but still had a better time. Remember when we went to New Orleans?
Yes.
It was me, you, and Jeff in a car for 11 hours one way to do, was it one night of shows?
Yeah. We did 2 nights. We did 2 nights.
And they weren't good shows.
No.
And then they were, I would say they were worse shows than this weekend.
Yeah.
And then we had to drive 11 hours back.
Yeah.
And it was still a better time. It was still like, I don't know. There was something about the experience. I guess because we were in New Orleans and not Iowa.
Yeah.
You know?
It wasn't, dude. I performed, Josh, one night.
Bro, I got to show you. Yeah. Keep going. I'm gonna pull up.
There was a night where the only members of the audience, there was 26 people there maybe. 23 of them were people I knew.
Is that the one your dad went to?
No, that was
No, that
that
was
one
the
was the
next
next
night.
one, which was also. I mean, it's so humiliating.
I want you to look
to
at the
perform for
look
23
at the
people
way
that you know
Josh
all of
handled
them.
This is him on stage during that show. It's just him,
Yeah, I saw that.
gallon of water, bottle of mezcal on stage.
I was hitting the galley.
Yo, he was so drunk. It was awesome.
It was bad.
Well, and I also had a weird time that show because like I had a thing at the beginning that went really well, and it wasn't my fault. I joked with them about like, oh, another diverse crowd in Iowa because it was literally all white people. And I'm joking with them about it, how I was like, I've been here 2 days, haven't seen a black person yet, yada, yada, just like riffing about it, whatever. And then I kind of had turned a little bit to the side and like grabbed a drink and something. And I'm making fun of them about there's a gas station chain that goes through like the Midwest. I think did it originate in Iowa, Casey's?
I have no idea.
Either way, there's a gas station chain called Casey's, and they're really known for their pizza, which I did not try. I'm sorry. And I'm fucking with them about that, and then I just hear this voice go, "Nah, you got to get the breakfast pizza." And I turn around, and the blackest lady I've ever seen is in the crowd.
She spawned.
She spawned, dude. I looked at her, and I was just like, I was actually speechless, and like the other people were like. I could see them like laughing, but being afraid to laugh out loud. And then I was just like, have you been here the whole show? And she kind of didn't answer and just kept talking.
Yeah.
And then I found out, I was like, no, seriously, I need to know, have you been here the whole show? And she was like, no, I just got here. And I was like, oh, I genuinely think if there hadn't been other people there to be like, no, I watched her I would have thought I was like in Iowa hallucinating. Like that's how bored and like weird of a situation this was.
And then your hallucination would have been spot on.
Just hallucinating a black lady.
A black lady coming in late and being loud.
Yeah, that's what I do. I feel bad. Like I was just grasping.
You were
for
saying
anything.
that all week. It was funny.
And I said that then, and I said it the next night.
That was funny.
And,
it was a good riff that you said
thought
that.
so.
It was a good riff. You made the most of it.
It's a bit racist, which I don't normally. If I can be any-ist during my set, I try to be
a feminist.
Feminist. Yeah.
Here at Friendly Fire Podcast,
we're feminists. Did you hear me on the last show that night when I did? Because sometimes I do that. I'll riff about. I'll say I'm a feminist and then just kind of fuck around about it. I said it, and then one of those annoying girls in the front was like, "I'm not," and I was like, "Okay," and she was like, "Yeah, I want it to be like the '50s," and then and she was talking the whole show. And I was like, if you ran your mouth like this in the 50s, you'd get the shit kicked out of you. Like, she was being so annoying. And then she like changed the vibe of the room. She was like, I don't know how somehow she managed to turn that into bringing up that she was like, I got a Trump keychain. And everybody was kind of like, all right, dude, like, cool. Like, it was just like, dude, it was a fucking bizarre weekend.
It was bizarre. That's a good way to describe it. Not what you want. My dad... I'm doing stand-up. My dad's there. First time he's seen me in 4 years do stand-up.
Standing in the back in his shorts.
Dude, I watched him stand up and leave. And then I asked him what that was. I was like, what the fuck was that? And he goes, yeah, I think I get it. Yeah. He watched 5 minutes of me and went, yeah, no, I get what you're doing.
Yeah, I get it.
I get it. He also stood back because Matt was doing his set, and my dad got up and went to the back next to me, which is where that photo was of him like staring at him. And he was like, the closer I am, I can't hear. And it's like, what a weird dad deafness.
Yeah, weird. It's
the closer I am to the audible noise, the worse I can hear it.
Such a weird level of deafness to be like
in between deafness.
If it's too loud, I can't hear it. Yeah.
If I'm too close to the loud thing, I can't hear it, and if I'm too far away, I can't hear it. But there's a sweet spot in the middle.
Yeah, there's a sweet spot in the middle. Dude, this place that we did the second night of shows was so fucking weird. No, what's really funny is my friend Vina, who I grew up with, I went to school with her from like.
Shout out Vina one time.
Vina Win.
Made up name for sure.
She's just Vietnamese. So I went to school with her probably from like third grade to like high school, and it was humbling because she was really. I joked the whole time this first show, the second night, about like the venue and how weird it was and whatever, and then afterwards she was just like, no, I was telling my husband like, oh, he's got like a lot of followers, like he's like doing good, blah blah blah, and then we got here and we were like, what the fuck? It was like,
oh, yeah. You knew them?
Ooh. Yeah, the Asian girl
lady.
In the front.
Yeah. I clocked the only Asian there, not because of it. Just was.
She was also in the front row.
Yeah, she was in the front row, and she was the only Asian in
Bondurant, Iowa.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was very because sometimes people just really want to be supportive. I think. Like, I really do think when it comes down to it, they want to be supportive. And
I was like telling people, like, whatever, I don't need to. The whole second show on the first night was brutal.
The second show, I felt so bad for John. But I had the riff with the black lady who spawned in mid-game. But other than that, bro, I was just telling jokes to your friends who were like, we're ready for Josh, brother.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, I could see like Riley was really enjoying it. And like every once in a while, I'd call one of your friends gay or something. And that would like hit super hard.
People start getting zoomies.
But yeah, dude, I could just feel in hindsight, they did not care that I was there.
And
they just wanted Josh on stage.
And then they also did not care that I was there.
No, dude, you did really well.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, you were drunk. He was so drunk by the end of he had drank like half a bottle of mezcal
in an
stage.
hour on stage.
And he also like hasn't had his hair cut in a while. And I don't know if you would put your hand in your hair or something, but you would like somehow fluffed up the top, but your hair looked like a Lego piece. It looked like somebody put it on you. And then he had this jacket on, and it was like better. It was like better weather than here, but it was still like 85. And he had this jacket on. It was a Twins jacket. It was a sick jacket.
Jacket goes hard.
But you were like just kind of sweaty and red and drunk performing for 20 of your friends. And like it was so funny because there were, I think I would say, 3 to 5 people who weren't there. They were just there because they were like comedy, whatever. Nobody was there for me. I got to make that clear.
Didn't feel like they were there for me.
They were. I don't know. Most of the people who showed up weren't there for either of us. But some of the people were there for Josh, and then like 4 people over the course of the weekend were there.
Well, I actually was thinking back, and I was like, oh no, I think most of the people that were there were because of me. In the terms of like, I knew almost at every show, I knew at least like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah,
and then then there was 3 gigs, 3 of the 4 shows. The last show was the only place where I didn't feel like I knew the majority of the people. Other than that,
I
I
don't
felt like
think
I knew the majority, or at least not, if maybe not the majority, but at least like the one guy brings 5 people.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one guy
yeah,
brings
sure.
4 people.
Sure.
And so it was just like,
It was just weird.
it was just
bro.
weird. I don't know why it was humiliating to me to perform comedy for like
Well, no, it
20
is.
of my friends.
Well, we've talked about this, but that's. Have you ever had to do shit like that?
Yeah.
It's the worst. It might actually be like, if we're talking about like hell gigs, performing in like especially in the setting that you did, which was like it was like a music space. It was really cool.
It was a nice venue.
The venue would be an awesome place to do like a don't tell or like just like a local show. Like it was very cool, and there was like a stage light and the PA was good, but the crowd is all right there. It's kind of similar. It's lighter though than Black Rabbit is, where you can kind of see everybody. So it wasn't like you were performing like in some like big room where you could kind of just pretend like the people were right there.
It was like my friend from high school.
Yeah, like you would
my
mention,
guy I played Little League with.
Yeah, you would mention like getting fingered at Electric Forest, and somebody could be like, "That's crazy, dude. I remember her," and you just have to be like, "Yeah," like, you know what I mean? Like you'd have to be like, "Yeah, dude, it was crazy. She broke my heart," or like, whatever, you know. Like it wasn't like you could ignore it, or like they were in the back of like a big room going, "Oh, you remember?" While you set up the next joke, it was like you had to just be like, "Yeah, man, crazy."
I was telling people that their girls sent me photos of their tits when they were dating. Like, what a weird night that I had, dude.
He was having a crazy one, dude. It was nuts. And then by the end of the show, he was so drunk. It was awesome. He was so drunk. We went back to the hotel and we were talking. We were just having a conversation, and we were talking about, I forget, we were talking about followers and selling tickets, some fucking whatever we always talk about. And he was having like a full conversation with me. And then by the end of it, I saw his eyes close, but he's still talking like the way I'm talking now. And as soon as I took a moment of stopping and I looked at my phone and the convo was over, I looked over at him. He was like, he went from being in a full blown conversation to me to like mezcal knocked out like that. It was awesome. He was he was laying down sort of, but he was also like, yeah.
That was a good sleep though.
My guy, I bet, dude. Yeah. I bet.
I haven't slept like that in forever.
I've never, because I had to crack one out that night.
Yeah.
I did it in the bathroom, but I've never felt safer, than I did then.
Yeah, you didn't have to walk in tiptoes.
I didn't have to wonder, like, is he gonna wake up? And then we had a lady buy us our own hotel rooms. That was crazy.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to, what's her Instagram?
One
again?
of the fans?
It was somebody who she came to the shows because she's just like a comedy fan. And
you know who it was? Should we say or no?
Yeah,
she was like, she got like a ton of followers from a Matt Rife video.
Do you remember the Matt Rife clip? It went super viral.
It had to have been like one of his most viral videos.
The lady brought him a T-shirt that said, "I came to Iowa and all I got was a blowjob," or something like that.
Yeah.
And then like a bunch of cookies. And then at one point, I actually have never seen the clip, but people described it to me, and she described it to me. And at one point in the video, she FaceTimes her daughter, and he talks to her on FaceTime. And
it got like, dude, here's how this is the power of being a hot lady too, by the way. She was just featured in somebody's clip, and now she has 170,000 followers.
Yeah, dude, no, for real. Because I talked to her about it after the show when her and her sister and
ruled,
the ladies went. She was awesome. We're like describing what happened. I was asking because I had seen her Instagram because Banwart showed it to me, and she had like 125,000 followers, and like that's also how mega viral Matt Rife's stuff goes. Like Matt Rife doesn't just get 10 million views on Instagram. He gets 10 million views on Instagram, 10 million on Reddit. And then people start reclipping it and posting it, and then it's on TikTok, and then it's on YouTube. Like, dude, it went so viral. But if it was you in the crowd having a crowd work moment with Matt Rife, you wouldn't have gotten 125,000
No,
followers.
everybody
No
would be like,
offense,
look at this
you're-
fucking dyke.
Yeah.
Can I say that word or should I cut that?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
So
because I was like lesbian.
But she kept asking us she kept asking me, but she was like, so where are you guys staying? And I was just like, by the airport. Like, I don't know. We were staying at a place called American or something like that.
And we woke up, everything was wet.
You know, yeah. Have you ever been to a cheap hotel where like the AC has like, I think they just have, it's too much.
Got a
You wake
stank
up
to
with
it.
whooping cough.
Yeah, for real. Like my throat is still kind of fucked up. I think
Yeah.
that's from talking, but it's also maybe from sleeping at the American. Also, when we first got there, I checked in. They checked us in early. It was like nice. It was cool. It was like whatever. I've stayed in shitty hotels before. It wasn't like the shittiest shitty hotel I've ever been in. But when I was walking down the hall, a guy who for real looked like he had leprosy walked down the hall. And I was like, see, that's the difference between here and somewhere else.
Well,
it's the people that you're around that really make the experience not like, I mean, like I wouldn't have wanted to even bump into this guy. Like I almost put myself flat against the wall when he walked by. Like I was scared.
There's the more I've traveled, the more I have learned that there are things that I'll spend money on. Like I will get a nice hotel. I'll spend an extra $50
But
to
the thing
upgrade a
is,
hotel.
anyways, this lady, I told her where we were staying, and I told her that we were sharing the room, and she was like, "Oh, that's the worst," blah blah blah. And then later that night, she sent a DM and was like, "I got you and Josh at separate hotel rooms at a place downtown tomorrow." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Yeah, I already paid for it, so you can't say no." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, she put us in like a 4-star hotel.
Dude, it was fucking nice.
It was
I
so
looked it up.
nice.
It was like $300 a night.
Yeah.
And then
The
there were like
Sutton.
snacks in the room. Surety, I think.
Surety.
Did you check for cameras in there?
She was like, yeah. I was like, dude, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
If they listen, if they do have a camera in there, they just have a video of me jacking off.
Yeah, dude. They have two
Hunched
videos.
over.
They have 2 videos of me jacking off.
Well, they've got 3 of me, but
Yeah. It's all
Here-
one long
no,
video.
yeah. Well, yeah, because that, like I was saying, dude, like I have learned traveling. Like I will spend money on things like a hotel as now a thing where I will never, if there's something cheap, it's like never take it. Because the last time I did that, I took a hotel that was $35 a night, a motel
Yeah.
in Oklahoma, and I went into the room as a motel, and there was just shit in a toilet.
Yeah. But dude.
And then I went down to the thing, and I was like, "There's shit in a toilet," and he was like, "Yeah, that's the only room available." And I
He
was
was
like,
like,
"All right, I
he was
guess
like,
I'll
how do I
clean."
know you didn't do that?
Yeah,
You're like,
he
"What?"
has, yeah, he did. Yeah, dude, that was crazy.
I've been here for 10 minutes. You think I already took a shit and then complained about
I
it?
forgot about this.
Uh-huh.
Dude, yeah, I go to this hotel. I go, yeah, it's a motel. I put cheap hotel near me, big mistake. Go there, find a motel for $35. I get there, pay the money, go down to the room. I open it up. I go to take a pee. There's a full turd in the toilet already. So then I go back to the manager immediately. I mean, I'm not kidding. I put my bags down, went to go to the bathroom, came straight back out, went to the lobby, and the guy went, "Well, how do I know that you didn't just do that and you're trying to get like a free night?" Like, that's my big plan. I'm going to save $35.
Yeah.
$35 isn't worth me showing another human my poop.
Yeah, yeah, that's true, I guess. But see,
Unless
that's
he's
the
a
thing.
medical professional,
See,
because
but here's the
I
thing.
can get some help with
that's
that.
true.
I've been
here's
having
the thing.
mud
That's
pies.
what that guy's probably used to, though, because it's the people that show up there are people who would do that. That's the thing. Also, a $35 motel is different than getting like a $65 hotel.
Yeah.
It is different. I could have stayed in the American all weekend. I wouldn't have had a problem with it if I was by myself.
I
Wouldn't have been an issue. It wasn't that nice, but also I'm not going to spend $300 a night on the
I
surety.
will not spend that.
That's
I will.
for sure.
You know what? I do think that there is something to be like, because I did feel so much more comfortable though.
Oh, bro,
I'm
it's
like,
so
maybe
much
I
better,
will
dude.
start spending.
Well, it just kind of depends.
I'll spend an extra 50 maybe. I don't know. It's like the
Yeah,
same
but-
thing with flights. It's like, dude, would I rather sleep in
Yeah.
till 8 a.m. on a travel day, or would I rather wake up at 4 a.m. to save $30? And
Yeah,
it's like, fuck it, let me sleep.
I did that recently, booking my stuff to Cincinnati, where I was looking, and it was the same thing. It was like either a 6 a.m. flight or an 8:30 flight, and it was like $25. And normally I would just always
Go cheap.
always go the cheapest one. I'm like, no, Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
This will. You can sleep 2 extra hours.
Yeah.
You know, and I already have like a fucking 5 a.m. flight the day before that, so I'm already gonna be tired.
Jet lagged already, man.
I can't wait until I can afford to stay in the hotels that I actually want to and take the flights that aren't the earliest in the world.
Yep.
Fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah.
It sucks. I have started falling asleep on flights though. That's a new thing for me.
Yeah, I like. Are you a big? How are you doing it? What are we doing? What's the position?
Neck pillow,
Neck pillow.
but I go around the front, which is what you're supposed to do, by the way.
What?
So you know those C-shaped neck pillows. You're supposed to. If the ones that are designed to take on planes, they're supposed to go around the front. They're not supposed to go around the back.
Oh, I'm using it like I'm a linebacker. It's a neck roll.
No,
I'm like,
because
fuck it.
because think about it. You put it. Maybe I fit in the chair different because I'm 6'4" and you're 5'6". But sorry, you're 5. Sorry, he's 5. I think he's 5'9".
And motherfucker, you know I have anterior pelvic
I
tilt.
know
It's a
you
medical
do.
condition. I'm supposed to be like 6'2"
He's
or
He's
something.
5'9". But
Short hip flexor. It's not my fault. It's a
if you
medical
put
condition.
it around the back, it just leans up against the chair. What did he say? What did he say?
So that was funny. 5'6" was a good dig.
Yeah, sorry.
You fucking ogre.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
What do you? So you're putting it on your.
If you put it around the back, when you go to lean against it, it just like props your head forward. Like it's not, you're not laying. It's not like even if you sit your seat back, like it's not. But if you put it around the front, you can lean your head all the way back, and then when you start to fall asleep and your head starts to tilt or whatever, it holds your head up.
Do you not choke on it?
No, what the fuck? No, it's not.
Well, I feel like I would be like.
No, it's not that. No, your throat not that strong enough to survive a pillow.
Look at my jawline, dog.
Yeah, that's true.
I got a crazy overbite.
Yeah. You got muscles everywhere except your face.
I feel like I would come if I put that thing on. And I'd start going, asphyxiating.
That would be sick, dude.
Coming on an airplane?
Wake up coming on the airplane.
You came on a plane?
Yeah, one time.
Nice. Somebody
Actually, twice.
Somebody in the
Once I did myself. The other one I didn't.
Oh, somebody else JO'd.
Yeah, I got a HJ on a Spirit flight one time. Pretty cool.
Pretty illegal. Yeah.
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 But my penis
In the seat?
Yeah, in the
seat. You didn't go to the restroom?
It was a really
How funny would it be to go to a bathroom just get jacked off?
Yeah, I mean, I
what are we
think
doing?
it's actually probably safer to do it in the seat than it is to try to wiggle into the bathroom with another person.
Yeah.
That's impossible. I don't think I've even believed that people do that.
Somebody got mad at me in the last video, and she said our podcast was cringy because I asked you within 3 minutes if you jacked off that morning.
Yeah, well, that bitch is stupid.
Yeah, it hurt my feelings.
Whoever, and I hope she's watching again this week. And if you've made it 22 minutes in, you're a fucking loser,
Dude, the paragraph.
Yo,
It was
for real
this big. It was insane.
If you are watching an entire podcast to analyze it and write out a paragraph about all the things you don't like about it, you should, and we're going to have to edit this. This is 23 minutes in. You should kill yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
No, for really, you're beyond help. I think that you should, like, it's too late for you to get a hobby.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like, some people, we all get in ruts. I think mental health is a very important thing for us to all take care of. But like, it's too late for you to start playing pickleball.
Yeah.
It's too late for you to get a community and get a hobby and be okay.
It's just not the what's funny about the whole thing, right? It's because I like reading our comments. Everybody comments nice things, and it's always funny. They do like little messages back and forth to each other. I love that. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't like it because I read all of them, and so when I get like a stray like that, I'm like, it's like, what do we do? It's like,
You're
dude,
never
you
prepared.
think that I care? Well, it's also like, do you think that we're not gonna not talk about cum?
Yeah,
Cum ass.
Cum's
Cum
gonna-
is, what are we talking about? This is there's 3 corners of this. We got poop, cum, and
It's going to be brought up.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, I've recently found out that ladies can come.
I know you talked about somebody squirting in your mom's bed this week. That was one of his many hometown riffs. One of his many hometown riffs. Also, so funny that you did jokes about your mom's tits and your cousin's tits while they were in the crowd. Awesome. Yeah. The jokes are funny. The jokes are funny, but And listen, I've done crazy, dude. I've done jokes
It was
about
bad.
I've done jokes
I was
about
not
coming
great.
into a fleshlight when my mom is in the crowd, but the difference is my mom is in the crowd. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah, your mom is not 2 rows back.
I didn't
yeah.
have to watch my mom's face react to that joke.
Brother, I did not. I saw my brother laughing really hard. And I went,
Yeah,
"All right, well,
your
that's-
brother's the fucking man. But yeah. And your parents are awesome
Yeah,
too. Like
yeah.
your mom is super cool.
Yeah, we took Matt to my hometown.
Yeah, I got to go to Mason City. I got to see Rookie's Sports Bar.
And grill.
And grill, sorry. Yeah.
Don't disrespect rookies.
And grill. It's a grill as well.
We had him. What all did we do in Mason City? We went. I showed you. We did a lake lap.
We did a lake lap. We drove. That's a very big thing in Mason City. It's where all the young kids would go to
Take their
finger each other.
take
or
your lady on a lake lap.
possibly smoke weed while you do
man.
the lake lap.
We do the smoke weed. You finger a lady. Maybe you do both. Maybe she fingers you. I don't know what's.
We talked a lot about fingering, dudes getting fingered on
the last one?
on my last show. Yeah, dude, I had I can't talk about that. Oh yeah, I can. I can
What?
talk about the end of my set on Saturday
I don't
when
really.
I played.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't. Yeah, I think we should stop. I don't think we should talk about that one.
You don't think so?
We can tell Josh afterwards, but
What? What?
he played a video of a porn, and
It was crazy.
there was a white. He
okay.
was
Wait. Let me. If you're gonna tell it, let me tell it at least.
fine.
It's not my fault. First off, I do this joke about it's a bit. I'm not gonna do the whole joke, but the joke is about black guys wearing shoes during porn.
I've heard it.
Yeah. So okay. So you've heard the joke. So I was doing that joke, and I was being met by our very white crowd with some confusion.
There's a bunch of gay dudes in the audience too. Front row's gay.
They weren't actually gay.
None of them were gay.
No, they weren't gay. None of those guys were gay.
All of them talked gay.
No, I talked to them and they talked the entire fucking set.
They had they were feminine dudes.
I think they were just like well dressed. No, it's like for like really, they
They're just put together.
yeah
Listen, in Iowa,
they came from Wisconsin.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
At one point, they were like, we came from. I was like, did you come all the way here for this? And the guy went, fucking no. And I went, I'll beat your fucking ass, dude. It actually legitimately pissed me off, but whatever. So I was doing
Hilarious.
that joke, and I was like, what, you guys have never watched those fucking videos? And they were like, no. And I was like, first off, that's crazy. So I had also earlier in the set talked about how in Iowa, Pornhub isn't banned, and in Texas it is. So I was like, perfect opportunity to use Pornhub. So I went to Pornhub and I just typed BBC with shoes on. And I clicked the first video, and it's a fucking black guy giving it to this white chick. And I'm having fun. I'm like watching it, but I'm skipping through frames to try to find a frame where you can see his feet. And in the midst of that, I overhear the audio, and he's fucking this white girl, and she says something, and I think I hear it, and I go, I need to play this for the crowd. So for the group of people that were in front of me. So I played it into the mic, and it's like, the fucking noise, and she's yelling, and then she screams, I love that N-word dick.
And he put that on.
And I played that through the microphone, and it was maybe the most electric part of my set. I mean, the crowd went wild.
Yeah.
Or actually, I actually don't know. I think Josh was in the back laughing so hard, and I was laughing so hard that I actually don't even know if I remember if the crowd was even laughing. I thought it was so crazy. And then also moments after that, guess what? In frame, shoes on, nothing else on. That's how you do it.
And that's how you ended, right?
It was just, and that was how I closed my set. It was just one of those moments. It's like, man, these people should be lucky they came and saw live comedy. You know what I mean? You don't get that on a clip.
You don't.
You almost shouldn't even get that on this podcast, honestly. But it was just one of those things where you forget that there are videos like that exist. Does that girl have a stained reputation in porn if she does that? Do you think?
It's probably like a fetish.
It definitely is. It definitely is. But, and to be fair, he asked her if she liked and then phrased it that way. And then she was kind of yes-anding, really.
Yeah, she was improv.
Yeah, she was improvising. Yeah.
Because you don't
I shouldn't have told this story.
We'll cut it. It's fine.
I don't actually care.
Yeah. And what else has been happening? I mean, football's back, baby.
Yeah.
That's why I got the Vikings. I'm calling it right now. Where's the cam? I'm calling it right now. Minnesota Vikings this year. We're gonna go 13-3.
Okay.
JJ McCarthy is gonna take us to the promised land, and I'm gonna put. We're playing Week 1 Monday Night Football. We're playing the Chicago Bears. Minnesota Vikings are playing Chicago Bears. I'm gonna put $550 on it.
Are you actually?
Yeah, I'm gonna just straight up
How?
money line. Just money line Vikings
with who?
win.
Do you have a bookie?
Bookie? I have a bookie in Florida.
Do you really? Mm-hmm. Weird, bro.
So guess what?
Do you have a bookie or do you just
I
have a friend who has the Hard Rock app?
I have a friend who has a Hard Rock app. And
Yeah,
here's
that's
what
so different, dude.
But
That's
here's
so
the thing.
different.
We're going all in. JJ
That
McCarthy.
is so funny.
I'm gonna
to
put
be
a
like,
grand on.
It's so funny to be like, I have a like. You kind of said it like, yeah, I have a bookie, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, no, he fucking
JJ
doesn't,
McCarthy
dude.
is gonna go for 500 yards. We're gonna go. He's gonna get 4 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson's gonna score 3 of them.
You're betting 500 on the money line.
I'm gonna bet.
I mean,
5.
the Bears suck though, don't they?
We don't know. They got a new coach. They got Ben
Listen,
Johnson,
all I know.
who is the Lions offensive coordinator, who was doing all those crazy plays with Jared Goff when he'd like fake fumble the ball, then like turn around and throw like a fucking bomb. You know what I'm talking
so
about?
we'll see, I
We'll
guess.
see. Because Caleb Williams could be tricky. It is funny that they had Jared Goff, white as quarterback, just tricking the defense,
Yeah.
just tricking them.
If you're athletic enough, you can be tricky. What?
You really basing? No, not you.
Yeah, why are you? I feel like you were like trying to like.
No,
like
no,
your
no,
wheels
no,
were
no, no,
turning,
no.
trying to make that.
No. But I was
You
trying
can't
to.
be Tom Brady. Can't be tricky.
Yeah.
Name one play Tom Brady's ever been tricky and not just made a good pass.
when they do the
They did it. What they did
When
the
they-
one
when they-
play where they sent him downfield to catch the
Good pa-
ball,
yeah.
and then didn't he drop it?
no.
Flattening the balls is pretty tricky.
Flattening
Yeah,
balls
that's
is tricky.
true. Okay, that's a different level of
'Cause what you're
trickiness,
doing is-
though. That's white trickiness, is what that is.
Yeah. You're
That's-
toting the line of what you can
That's
get away with.
That's unathletic trickiness. Which
Yeah, that's
we
what-
would
that was the whole-
you could also call cheating if
Yeah.
you were going to be
Deflategate.
accurate about it. That is kind of crazy. There are like a lot of like these like cheating scandals, and they don't really like the Houston Astros just like straight up cheated and won a championship, and like people will still talk about it, but they still get to be champions.
Yeah, what?
Like Tom Brady was one of the most winning, like what was like the winningest quarterback in his time, maybe in our lifetime, and definitely in the scope of the NFL. But he just like there was like confirmed that he cheated, or that at least his team cheated,
Yeah, the deflate thing
and
is
he was aware of it.
right.
And
So it's like
does that not put a stain on him at all? It's like, nope, he's a broadcaster now. He has Botox, he has hair plugs, and he's a broadcaster now, and he's one of the greats.
you forget that he's tall too.
You also forget that he's a psychopath.
Yeah.
Have you seen any video? He's not a real human being.
No, none of them are.
There's a video of him. It came across my TikTok because he has the company No Bull. Do you know? Have you heard of
The
that?
shoes?
It's shoes and athletic wear. It's like based on like no bullshit. Like we don't fuck around. Like there's no fucking bull. There's a TikTok like hair like a barber, and they collab on a video.
Yeah, Vic Cuts or whatever. Vic Blends.
Yeah, and
I like that guy.
He's fake cutting his hair, by the way. He doesn't cut Tom Brady. He's not cutting Tom Brady's hair. He's just kind of like, so what's up with this brand No Bull? And Tom's like, yeah, it's just we just don't fuck around here. We just don't like, it's like crazy. It's like, yeah, we just like don't do any. It's like No Bull, man. We work hard. We do this. And it's like him and Mark Wahlberg. I'm like,
Yeah.
you guys are so close to being cool. Just stop talking.
Well, it's like
Can you please stop talking?
it's the same thing with like Kirk Cousins, where they're like these guys are like ultra athletes. You know what I mean? It's like to be in the NFL for longer than like 10 years is like insane.
Sure.
Like you can't do that if you're not intelligent and like a freak athlete who takes care of their body and like knows or has a team around you that's like really supporting you. Physically, mentally, everything. It's like a demand. It's super demanding. And then you listen to him talk and you go, oh, you like ball gag your wife.
Yeah.
There's like no way you don't, because you're just like so compartmentalized of like, this is what I do. I'm very structured. Like, it's like you have there has to be some type of release.
There's got to be a release valve somewhere. I bet it's in his butt.
It's like one of those things, dude. It's like there's a pressure valve and it's just, and it's like, where do you fucking release this pressure of every single day you're so disciplined. Nobody's that disciplined to the point where they're not doing one thing wrong.
Yeah, it's like Michael Jordan was the greatest of all time, but he got his dad killed because he was a gambler. He was in gambling debts. It's like you have a vice.
People have vices. So it's like, yeah, these people will like monitor everything they eat. They do on a strict workout regimen. They sleep. They monitor their sleep, all of that. But yeah, dude, they make their wife squirt out of their eyes. It's like, it's like they have to be doing something.
Do you think
also, did you see Quarterbacks, the documentary Quarterbacks?
Not interested.
So you see, it's a very sick documentary. I mean, I like the documentary. It's very interesting.
I think I watched the one. I think the only episode I watched was Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, so there's the second season, and it's got Joe Burrow. I'll
watch that one because he's a hottie.
Yeah, so Joe Burrow's on Quarterbacks. The second season, they have Joe Burrow. They follow Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, and Kirk Cousins, and they open up, and it's doing like a compilation or whatever, and then it cuts to Joe Burrow. And you see him, and it's like he's being like he's like so smart when it comes to like, he's got such like high level intelligence for football. And then he's like a freak athlete. They show him like making these crazy plays. And then it cuts to him, and he's like, and in my spare time, I play piano. And you're like, and there's no fucking way.
Yeah, there's no way.
Just no way. And then he starts playing, and it's dog shit. And you go, thank God.
Yeah,
you can't have everything. You can't be so hot, so good at football, smart.
If I invited fucking
nasty at piano,
6'5" Joe Burrow to a dinner party and he started ripping the piano in front of my fucking wife, I'd have to kill him.
It's like that thing where Tom Hardy, like the actor Tom Hardy does jujitsu and he like practices. He's like nasty at jujitsu, and then he goes into tournaments, and then he like enters tournaments and then beats people, and it's like, let him have it. What are we doing? Let him have it.
Is that what you need to do, Tom Hardy?
Tom, you're worth $50 billion.
Yeah, dude.
Let a fucking accountant choke you out in front of his wife. You're gonna make him tap in front of his wife.
Is it worse to get beat up by Tom Hardy or by another just normal guy though? Like if you're gonna be in a
Tom Hardy for sure.
You think it's worse?
Because imagine if you win, the stakes are way better. If you win in front of your wife and you beat Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
you're getting fucking buzz.
You're getting butt.
You're getting booty.
You're getting butt.
You're getting booty. You're getting cheeks on deck, boy.
Do you think if you were richer, you'd be in better shape?
Yeah, I would hire a team.
A team?
I would hire a team. I'd hire a chef, and because the thing with me, the reason that I'm not is because I don't eat good. It's like I work out every day.
Is that the whole reason?
Yeah, I work out intensely. I don't get enough protein, and I eat like shit. The gym is like 85% what you eat. That's just the reality of it. What they say, it's like, I think it's literally, they say it's 20% workout, 80% food. It's like, dude, I get like 50 grams of protein a day. When I followed a strict,
why?
Because I just don't make time for it. It's like, I'm not going to,
what about like protein shakes?
I drink a protein. That's literally my protein is like my eggs and my protein shake. I get truthfully, I probably get like 100 grams of protein. I need 200. So I'm not even getting half of it. And then I eat McDonald's fries.
Yeah.
And then I eat shit. I mean, it's just the reality. It's like anybody can get
But do you think
caught.
you wouldn't eat McDonald's fries if you had a chef?
Not if I had to come home and I knew that there was going to be a meal. Why would I?
But you want a fucking guy in your house making you food all the time?
Yeah, you hire him for a week. Or you hire him and he comes for the week and he meal preps everything. That's what they do. That's like, have you seen Mac from It's Always Sunny talk about it?
No.
Because he got like jacked. And he was like, well, it's super easy. If you want to get like lean and jacked, all you do is you hire a personal chef to come to your house and make, and he just like breaks it down sarcastically.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, it took me 3 months.
Yeah.
He's like, I just hired a trainer who works me out 45 minutes a day, and then I just ate everything a guy had.
That is true. Like, if you see like a fat slob who's rich, you go, oh, you really just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, I don't know. I am the kind of person, like, I will do things if I have somebody like making me do them. I'm not the best self-starter.
I'm so bad at
So
self-study.
like if I had a trainer who, it's like for 1 hour a day, we're going to do this workout. I have the plan. I'm doing it all in accordance with your body, which is going to be best. And then you get like, I might have a cheat meal here and there, but if I had food in my house that I could eat.
I think that if you take away the factor of thinking about it, anybody could do it. I mean, really, it's like you show up, it's like I'm working out every day for 45 minutes and then I just don't eat good at all. And that's all that it is. I know it's all it is because nothing has changed other than my diet. And now I've gotten fat.
Now, okay, so here's the other thing. Now we've covered the rich. Now, what if you were like homeless? Do you think you'd be jacked like those guys? Or what do you think's going on there?
I'd probably have a nice body, but I'd also probably be really addicted to meth.
I don't know if you'd have a nice body if you're addicted to meth. Meth does make you do a lot of activities though.
Yeah.
The question is, would you lean down but stay strong?
No.
Or
No, I would turn into like the I'm trying to think of who I would look like.
Yeah, I can tell.
Have you ever seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
You know the fake cop when he pulls out the little gun?
No,
That's
I don't know that
a very
scene.
specific actor. I don't know his name.
Okay, sorry.
He's like a little piece of shit.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like a praying mantis. He's like a skinny little bean guy. That's how I
know
would be.
the guy from Hustle and Flow.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
that
how
guy, dude. That guy
he
rocks,
rules.
by
He
the
rules.
way.
Yeah.
But
that's how I
I want to
would
watch
look.
Hustle and Flow again, bro. That clips from that movie have been coming up on my
Yeah,
TikTok.
I saw the one where
when they're making the beat.
I saw
Whoop that shit, dude. That
I saw the one
shit's
where he's getting
so
arrested and he's
sick.
like, say I'm the boss. That one
Yeah.
came off. I was like,
dude,
yeah.
that movie rocks.
That movie and ATL I watched too many times for being a white kid in
I
Iowa.
didn't watch ATL that much. That didn't really get me. All the roll bounce kind of fucking skating stuff doesn't really do it for me. But there's something about,
some bass.
dude, I found Hustle and Flow just the right time in my life where I was a white guy who wanted to make beats. So you just get pumped up watching that. And did every kid go through that phase?
Yeah, everybody downloads that apricot
Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops, whatever it is. I downloaded it. I got high. I bought a laptop from Best Buy with my friends.
Yeah.
And then we were like, Jaden's going to make beats. I'm going to rap. Dude, we bought a setup.
Yeah.
We had a laptop that we bought. Me and 3 of my friends went in. My
It's
buddy Andre. Remember my friend Andre that we met in Phoenix? He's the Asian kid.
Yeah.
He's
Funny
him
motherfucker.
and Jaden. Yeah, he's so funny. Him and my buddy Jaden and I all got a laptop. We bought like a snowball mic and an app to make beats. And we were like, Jaden's gonna make beats. Me and Andre are gonna rap.
Dude. And it's funny because I'm looking at you now, and it's funny to imagine you thinking you're a rapper now. I'm thinking about you in high school and what he looked like in high school. It's 10 times as funny
I thought
to
it was gonna be Mac
imagine.
Miller.
It's so funny to imagine an earnest desire to be a rapper when you looked the way you did.
Dude, I was like, I don't know if you went through this as well, but when I was like 16, I had a stencil on my arm at my buddy's brother was a tattoo artist. I was at his house in the kitchen, and he had put TGOD on a cross. Taylor Gang or Die.
Yeah, you told me
And
that.
I'm not kidding, I was about 20 minutes away from getting Taylor Gang or Die
Dude,
tattooed on a cross on my
Bro,
forearm.
of all the bad tattoos you have and have gotten covered up, that would have been the worst, bro.
Dude, I think I have 7 tattoos. I think I've covered up 5 of them.
Yeah,
I mean, dude, I am 0 for 7 on tattoos.
Yeah, you've gotten 2 covered up since I met you.
I've gotten 3 covered up since I've met you.
Dude, that's so funny.
I mean, like, you should have to be 75 before you can get a tattoo.
Yeah.
I was 18 and I got covered.
Yeah.
I got Blink 182. I got Drake.
You got the
I got
OVO.
I got the OVO Al. I got the RuneScape tattoo. I've got a fucking thing on my back that's like.
You still have the OVO Al though, don't you?
Yeah, I'm getting that covered soon.
Yeah, good.
I'm gonna get a.
You know what's really funny? When I first met you, and we would make fun of you for having that, you'd be like, "I like it."
I still did like. I do like the design of it. If it was just the owl, it would be cool.
Yeah, like if
It was just like
a design that
hieroglyphic.
you had made up.
Right, if it was just like a hieroglyphic
Yeah.
owl, I think the design is really cool. Now I
Yeah.
don't necessarily love that it's like a Drake thing, but the design of a
Yeah.
hieroglyphic owl goes hard.
Having the Drake OVO symbol on your
I got that
body
when I
is
was 8,
crazy.
dude. I'm not kidding. first tattoos I get, I go in and I get a giant Blink-182 tattoo on my ribs.
That was your first tattoo?
Very first tattoo. Fucking the whole thing.
Honestly, though, can I say something? And I actually mean this. I think your tattooer should lose his license.
Well, I tell you what,
the disrespect, the lack of like I do think there is a response to dial it back a little bit. Keep your license, but you should be reprimanded.
Hey, can I tell you something else?
Huh?
He drunkenly drove into a tree 3 weeks later and died. So he didn't lose his license, he lost his life.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that was karma for doing that.
Yeah, and I went, well, there goes the free touch-ups.
There's no,
because I was gonna get a second Blink-182.
yeah.
No, dude, I go and I get the Blink-182
Because
tattoo.
that's it. Not only is that a really big piece to get for your first time,
Yeah.
it's also a Blink-182 tattoo and you're 18 years old.
Yeah.
This guy should have at least been like, you sure?
Yeah.
But he probably went, okay, that's going to be $1,500 or however much. He probably charged you a fuck ton.
And then he, I remember having it on my arm right here. And then he was like, should we go ribs? And then I was like, and then he was like, it could take up the whole rib. And I was like, yeah, dude. I was 18.
So
and then I
he
sat
actually,
for,
you know,
and then I
I'm
sat
not
for-
going to say anybody deserves to die, but
and then I sat for 6.5 hours to get it done. And I was like throwing up afterwards.
yeah, dude. That's a really terrible spot to
I thought
start.
that's where it happened when you got a tattoo. And then so I finished that tattoo. Get that big giant Blink-182 tattoo.
Okay.
And I'm not kidding, maybe 12 hours later the next day, got that at 6 p.m. on a Monday. And then Tuesday at noon, I went back in and I went, can I get Drake over here?
You got the
Same
OVO
guy.
out the next
Same
day?
guy, yeah.
Whoa, dude. I mean, also, that guy was probably like, what is this guy into? The Blink-182 immediately followed by the Drake.
I mean, dude.
To be fair, my first tattoo was the Gucci Mane ice cream cone.
Well, you don't. I think that everybody should have a bad tattoo. If you have tattoos, you should have one that you're like, why did I get that?
Yeah.
Because I think that's part of the experience. I also think that it wasn't. Tattoos have gotten way trendier, way faster. I got mine in 2013, and it was
Yeah.
like I got tattoos because everybody in the military that I was with had tattoos because it's like such a thing in the military. You go and you get your boys get tattooed. That was my third tattoo, is a matching tattoo with all my boys, and it's like that's like what you do. So then it wasn't until like 2018, 2019, everybody started getting like the cool, like traditional tattoos are cool. I didn't even know that was like a style. I didn't know
Yeah.
anything about tattoos.
You can
I just-
always tell when somebody started getting tattooed when they were young.
Yes.
Because they have some typically colorful, not traditional, weird bullshit. And then you can start to see
When they
traditional
started.
come up. Because a lot of people, yeah.
It's
a
become
lot-
so trendy that you can literally go like, oh, I like this style. That wasn't like, it's not that it wasn't a thing. It just was that when I got it, it wasn't when I started getting tattoos, they weren't everywhere.
I mean, it's been a style for
It's-
fucking 100 years. It's
but
been a
it's
style for
so
a really long time.
popular now that it's
But
like
yeah.
accountants have it.
Yeah,
it's
you're
like,
right, you're right.
Back in the fucking when I was not even when I was getting tattoos, I think that it truly has been the last 10 years. You see fucking dudes covered, arms, legs, everything, and then you talk to them and they like, yeah, dude, they like are like a dental assistant. And
We
you're like,
also live in a place now, especially Austin, where it's even more prevalent than like when we were in Florida. Like it wasn't like that much. Now you see it all the time.
And point being that I'm getting at is that like, yeah, I would get it if I would have thought about them more and had like some type. It's like a haircut. I treated it like it was a haircut, where I was like, yeah, let me try that one out.
Yeah, like
versus like going in and being like, I know exactly what I want.
Yeah, like I spent my whole life not being
You
a
got
tattoo
chin strap
guy.
for life on you.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
I have a
Bro,
permanent chin strap.
imagine if that time that that lady gave you the Dominican fucking chin strap in San Diego. Imagine if you had to have that forever,
Permanently.
bro. That's exactly what he did, dude.
That's what I did.
He has a broccoli haircut and a chin strap for the rest of his life on his
All
ribs.
of my friends were like getting tattoos. And then they were
Yeah.
like, you have to, I went home on leave. Everybody's like, go get tattoos, come back. We're going to all get a matching tattoo when we get back too. So I was like, fuck yeah. We all came back with tattoos. I didn't even have the worst one. I have a buddy who
tough.
got his entire back done. His last name across the back,
Of course.
across, and then at the bottom a fucking Bible verse, which is the epitome of like a white guy tattoo.
Then get
So I
fucking
went-
trees on your
So it's like
a
at least I
wolf.
have Blink-182. Awful. I'm not justifying it. Horrible.
But it's fucking hilarious
It's-
that you have
at least
it.
it's funny.
That's the thing.
I can't even cover it up.
It's worth it. No,
There's no way to do it.
The only thing that you could possibly do is spend thousands of dollars having it removed.
Yeah.
And it would take forever and
Yeah.
it would cost you so much
and
money.
it would be brutal.
See, that's why I'm happy that I spent most of my life not being I was not a tattoo. I was never going to get tattoos.
Yeah.
I really didn't care about them. I thought they were attractive on other people, but I didn't want any. And then when I got my first one with my ex, not a matching tattoo. We just went and got tattoos. You know, quite the addictive personality.
Yeah.
And then it was the Gucci Mane ice cream cone, which is I thought was I didn't get it like it was funny, but like I am historically like a Gucci fan, and it was like a not serious. Like I wasn't gonna get like something serious.
Yeah, you're gonna get like a fucking
And
skull and crossbow.
Yeah, and then the second thing. So like my first couple tattoos are silly. It's the Gucci Mane ice cream cone, and then a couple months later, him and Young Jeezy squashed their beef officially with one. Remember when they were doing those verses, and they squashed their beef officially. And I've always loved Jeezy, but it's like when your parents get divorced and you go, I love you guys, stop fighting. I love both of them. I like Gucci more, but then I got
You want to spend Christmas with
I got
Gucci.
the Angry Snowman, the Jeezy's logo. And then
2 music tattoos right away.
2 music tattoos right away.
That's the thing with Friendly Fire podcast.
And they were just right on my thigh, you know, whatever. And then I got like number that means something, but that was nothing. But then after that, I started actually going to like I went to the same artist. I started getting like designs that I liked that were in traditional.
Yes.
And then I do have a couple. Like I had a stick and poke at one point that I got something done. I got something done over, and then one of my friends did a tattoo on my leg in like a kitchen with a machine from Amazon.
Yeah, I had one.
And
of
it
those too.
healed like shit. But it is a matching tattoo with my buddy Kurt. Shout out Kurt. He's a crazy
Well,
person. But and then I had my artist go over it.
Yeah, what you had the exact same trajectory of tattoos that I did.
But
Yours were just small.
They were this big.
Mine was like, and for the record, I actually, if I could, I would get no tattoos. I would go back and go,
Really?
none.
So if you could make the choice right now,
Have none? Yeah. Easy.
Well, what if the choice was have a bunch of as many tattoos as you have now, but you like them, or no tattoos?
No tattoos.
Why?
I think it was trendy, and I think that I thought that it was going to be a thing that I was going to like, and now I'm just kind of like, you know, like it's even the ones that I like, I don't like. I mean, it's
See,
like I like them, I don't love them.
I get that.
It's like,
You know, because
I think it looks cool, sure.
You can see you can tell when somebody started getting tattooed young because of the design, like we talked about. Like they're
bad decisions.
They'll just kind of be bad, but they'll have a couple of them, or a handful, and then they won't have like filled out.
yeah.
And it's because they started when they were young. And I think this happens a lot. I think people start when they're young getting tattooed because it's trendy. Their friends do it. They think it's going to be cool. Or they might genuinely want them and like tattoos, but then they make bad decisions.
Mm-hmm.
They regret having them and they look like shit. And they go, I'm not going to get more of these. I already regret these. So then they stop.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
It's like, and here's the thing. Like the ones I like I like my leg. I know it's like a RuneScape thing, but I think it's without it being that it looks cool. You don't know what it is. I get tons of compliments on it all the time. I like it, whatever. It's not like a traditional patchwork that a lot of people are doing. It's popular. So I kind of like that it's different.
Yeah.
I still do not like it.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact, it's not even the design. It's not like because it's a thing that's like this or whatever. It's like, I just don't like the fact that I have this thing. I feel like I'm peacocking, and I'm just like not that guy. If that makes any sense. Like I don't like going to the gym with it because I go like, it looks like I feel like I'm like this type of guy or something. And I'm like, it makes me feel like people look at me when I'm in certain environments. Not necessarily like out in a town. It's like certain environments I get self-conscious. Like I get self-conscious if I'm at a bar and I've got shorts on, because then I think people think that I'm something.
Do you ever think that people are looking not because of your tattoos, but because you wear the shortest shorts I've ever seen in my life? Is
It
there
could
any
be
chance
that.
that they're looking and they're going, his cheeks are almost out,
It could be that. It could.
and he has slides on with socks?
I also, yeah, I stopped giving a fuck about trying to. I mean,
I know,
the
dude.
nice thing about getting engaged is I could give a fuck less now.
Yeah.
It's like I already found the lady that I'm going to be with. I could
Sure.
care, and I've known that for years. So I have, for the entire time you've met me, I haven't cared.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
The other day,
there's evidence
You
of
should
it
have seen the
everywhere.
shirt that she made me wear last night.
Where-
She
what
bought
do
a
you mean
new. She bought me a new shirt yesterday. You probably like it. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know if I like the tone in which you're bringing this up.
No.
You should have seen the stupid fucking
No.
shirt she made me wear last night. You would have loved it.
I don't think it looks good on me.
Okay.
It's like it was like a plain beige colored shirt,
Okay.
but it had like the collar and the arms and the bottom were all like it looked like the sweater seam.
Oh yeah, like it's like a thick.
It's like
I
a
know
thick,
what you're
yeah.
talking about.
And it looked crazy on me, but if somebody wore it that was not me, it would look good. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I think you might just have these insecurities, man. Now that I'm listening to you talk, I think maybe these are just insecurities.
I don't know.
what
The one you
I
wore to
look
the
nuts.
mic?
What's up?
The one you wore to the mic?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a regular shirt.
I said it. I
Yeah,
went up there.
yeah.
Well, I went up there and I went, yeah, my lady made me wear this, and it got a laugh, and I went, don't love that.
Yeah, doesn't that suck when you bring up an insecurity to the crowd and it gets a laugh, and then you go, so I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm right. You all think that.
Yeah, you all think that. Yeah, you all think. Who does he think he is with this fucking jacket?
Well, to be fair, that crowd was really hot.
That crowd is crazy hot,
and
dude.
Damn.
You had to like suck to
Oh,
bomb.
and people were somehow still bombing.
Yeah, of
There's a
course.
few. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
I've met the people who work here.
Dude.
But
yeah.
if you're one of those people and you think, oh, is he talking about me? Everybody except you.
Yeah.
Also, stop listening to this.
Yeah, if you're one of those people, hey, everybody wonders why.
Yeah.
But I also, point being, I think that if I could go back, I would go no tattoos. I don't hate any of my tattoos. I hate one of them. It's the Blink-182. I don't hate it. It's funny. It's whatever. It's a part of me. I can't do anything about it. So it's like, whatever. I would like to not have any. I do get insecure sometimes when I'm wearing stuff because I feel like I am peacocking, and I feel like younger me would have liked that. Older me does not.
Yeah, I get that.
Like when I was in the military and I thought I was the shit, and I was at a place and I was like, and this is back when I was like leaned and like fucking working out all the time and like eating right, and I was like had like an 8-pack or a 6-pack. I didn't have an 8-pack. Had like a 6-pack and all that fun stuff.
Lying
It's like
for no reason.
8-pack. I exaggerated 8-pack. I don't have the extra 2. But when I had like a 6-pack and I'd go to a beach and I'd take my shirt off and I was like lean, it's like I would feel like a certain way. I'd be like, yeah, I'm in the fucking military. I'm a fucking tough guy. And now it's like,
Okay.
now I go to a place and I go like, I don't have the body of like somebody who should be having these tattoos.
You have so many body insecurities.
I want to be hot.
I know you do, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, man.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I think you should learn to, like, think that you're good looking without having to be like lean and like.
That's a weak mindset. I need to be a pig unless I'm fucking shredded.
That's how is okay.
Warriors don't get fat.
I actually disagree. I know you're joking, but how is it a weak? It's such a weak mindset to be like, oh, I look fat. Like, no, think you look fucking good. How like if we're talking like alpha shit, if we're talking alpha shit, who gives a fuck what other people think about how I look? I look fucking good and I could beat their fucking ass. How about that?
Yeah, but I can't.
But you can. You can, and you want to know why? Because you're not actually going to fight any of these guys.
So
it's
it's
all
in my
hypotheticals
head.
in your head. So yeah.
No, dude.
Fuck these motherfuckers. Fuck you. I could beat your fucking ass. I won't. I'm not going to have to.
I just
I'm a
need
nice
to,
guy.
If I lose 10 pounds, I can do that.
That's bull. That's a made up number out of nothing.
Well, that's how I've gained 10 pounds and now I feel fat. And if I lose 10 pounds, I won't feel fat.
But
And I've down and
that's
by the
not
way,
true. I've
that's
seen you down and up, and you're always like, I'm fat. My nipples are puffy. You've never. I've seen you skinny. I've seen you big. You're never happy. You're never like, oh yeah, my body. I look great now. In Florida, bro, you were jacked and you would wear these tight ass shirts. You look like you worked for Black Rifle Coffee. Like you were like, and then you would be like, I think my shirts are too tight. People think that I'm flexing when I hold the mic. Like there's nothing that makes you go, oh yeah, no, I look good. I'm happy. When we first moved here, that picture that I show people of you with the broccoli haircut and the lady with the whale tail, you're probably 30 pounds light. You're so skinny in that. You hated yourself then too.
Yeah, but I hated myself then for valid reasons.
No, that's the thing, dude. You're always either scrawny or then you bulk up and you're fat. You'll always like, you'll always like, be like, I hate my body now. Look how I used to be. And it'll be that one video of you squatting when you used to power lift. You're like, this is when I really had it.
Yeah,
like,
there was a summer where I was jacked.
Yeah. And what?
And then COVID happened and I stopped working out.
Okay,
Dude, I was a unit, dude.
what were you doing with that unit that you had?
That's how I met Ariel.
You met her at your peak.
I did.
Damn.
Then it's been downhill.
But she stayed the whole time,
I
so it
know.
obviously doesn't matter.
Well, she would dude. She used me
For what?
so I could.
She used you for 5 years and agreed to marry you?
A gay.
Engage.
Oh, I thought you said a gay marriage.
A gay marriage.
Well, if my tits get any fatter, it would be a gay marriage. I'd be turned into a lesbian.
Your nipples are always going to be puffy. You're going to have to learn to accept
Don't you
yourself.
fucking say that about my fucking nippies,
You're going to have to
dude.
learn to accept yourself.
I'm going to get surgery.
You should.
I'm going to get I want to just put it, because I feel like my nipples are fat. I feel like I could just put a syringe in and suck out estrogen.
Almost for sure not how anything works.
Well, I bet there's estrogen in there.
That's not how
Because
that
I took
works.
Pink Mat. Well, I took Pink Mat, took a pro hormone,
Yes,
tried to
you
get
did.
jacked, didn't take an estrogen blocker, nipples got fat. So I think I could just get in there, suck out the estrogen, shoot it into somebody's, I don't know.
We're in Austin. You could sell it to somebody you could sell it to somebody.
I could sell it to an 8-year-old.
You could sell it to.
It's funny when they're like, don't let children be trans. Like, is that a thing?
Never met a trans 8-year-old in my life.
No, I know. And all the 8-year-olds I meet,
What?
I don't even meet. I don't
What
meet.
were you gonna
No, I don't
say?
meet 8-year-olds.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That would be funny. Okay, idea for a sketch. Hear me out. It's dark. We're going to jump cut to right here, and we're going to end the podcast because we're at an hour.
Thank you for listening to the Friendly Fire podcast. That's it for this week.
Do you have dates?
I do. I have a lot of dates. This next one, I'll be in Indianapolis this weekend when this comes out. So come to that. I have a bunch of stuff, though. I'll post about it.
Well, he's going to post about it. I have nothing to promote. And when you die, nothing happens. Thank you guys so much. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.